Hello, 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 you guys. Hi. So, this man right here is from Montana. This is from the New York Post. And he got 60 counts of Montana man accused of over 60 child sex abuse counts gets a year sentence. A year. 60 child sex abuse counts gets a year. Sorry, I'm in my beautiful studio, my garage, and there's cars coming, so it is what it is. But back to the story. Hi, this is Rosie Rosette. Welcome to my channel. It is July 23rd, 2020. So this man, what is his name? William Edward Miller Jr., 51, my age, of Great Falls, was arrested in February 19th after a 14-year-old high school student accused him of raping her at her home a year prior. She alleged that Miller allowed an 11-year-old boy to rape her while he watched in a separate encounter. Later that August, state prosecutors filed 64 counts of sexual abuse. 64 counts of sexual abuse against Miller after investigators allegedly found images of child pornography and bestiality on his phone and laptop. 64 counts. So how is it that a man has 60 plus counts of sexual abuse against a minor and he only gets a year? How is it? How is it that all of these white men are getting away with such small sentences when it comes to child abuse or child porn? Remember, there was one guy whose father was a judge. He was supposed to get 250 years. He got probation. There was another guy who was supposed to get 2,000 years, was it? And I think he only did 0.07% of his sentence. Was it 1,000 years or 2,500 years or something like that? He only did 0.75. I think he, pleaded to the parole board and he got off. How is this happening? How is this happening? And you wonder why all of these sex predators, are getting their information, getting their footage, getting their commentary or whatever, this is really big business. But if a judge's son can get off from 250 years, white, that explains it. But again, a lot of these predatories, these pedophiles, are in the in the system. I can't say it tonight. I don't know why I can't say that on camera late at night. Judicial system. There we go. So we're fighting against people who are getting paid to rape these kids. Remember the other video? I think this man was an acting chief police. I forgot where. You remember? And he went to meet a 14-year-old boy, allegedly. Like, this is crazy. You can't have these sickos in the streets. They need to be castrated. I'm thinking, listen, okay, fine. You want to let them out? You want to be on probation? Castrate them. We'll solve all kinds of issues. But why are we letting this happen? Bye. Why are we letting this happen? Why is it that this man only got a year after 64 counts? Now, if a black man looks at, a white woman, Emmett Till, They hang him and burn him, alive. But yet a white man can rape a girl 64 times or have her raped or whatever, and he gets 1 year. 1 year. No. Now, those are the type of people, and I don't advocate death, but they need to get the death chair. Literally. I don't know why our system is protecting these predators. You know why? Because it's bigger than what we know. Epstein, the lady Guzell, is that her name? His girlfriend or his wife or whatever. They're saying that she knows a lot. Apparently, allegedly, Bill Clinton, they say Obama, allegedly, they say Trump, Trump visited, from what I hear, visited that island a long time ago. But I also heard that up in the Santa Cruz Mountains, that there's a camp that all of the top 1%ers go, and they have these type of ordeals. Now, this I heard was in the Santa Cruz Mountains, but I guess Epstein's Island is another place. Like, what is going on? Now, that's what I heard allegedly. I don't put nothing past anyone. I'll ask anyone. I don't trust anyone except for myself and my son. But other than that, no. And I still, up until this day, still ask my son, are you sure there's no one who, played with you or, molested you or anything? He's like, oh my goodness, Mom, what did you hear now? I just want to make sure, because I don't want to have anything happen to me and I never knew, so I didn't get a chance to handle it, because it would never get to the police. Okay? It would be too late. I'll just leave it like that. But no. And then you have these girls who are being sex trafficked, and they're killing their, whoever's and then they're getting convicted. Not the sex trafficker, but the sex traffickee who is being pimped or, prostituted on the streets. But I heard in Mexico, it's really bad. It's not even Mexico. All over the world. I went to Cambodia. I did go to Cambodia, but when I was in Vietnam, I saw a trick. Because I was getting a shake. An old white man came up to this lady and asked for somebody. She said, hold on, let me go get her. I didn't stay around for, what was about to go down. I didn't. But I heard in Cambodia that, child sex entanglements are really big. I didn't, witness little kids, being prostituted. I didn't go to the whole stroll where the little kids were or whatever. Thank God I didn't, because I probably would be in jail right now, whatever. But it happens all over the world. I heard that in the Gambia that, the kids are being sex trafficked. I heard, in some Muslim countries that, since the men and women, they can't be in the same rooms or whatever, that the men pay for boys to have sex with them up until until the men get married to women or whatever. I seen a documentary on that one. So it's just not in America, but obviously there has to be. I heard it's $1 billion business or $1 trillion business. I think a multi-billion dollar business. I don't know if it's gotten to the trillions. But when you see these men and they have, thousands of pictures of child porn, like little porn, it's just disgusting. But they're in high places. A lot of cops. I'm not going to say a lot. There have been multiple cops that have been caught, with this. So, And I don't think it's just men. I think women. You heard of R. Kelly being raped by his babysitters or whatever. There's a lot of, grown-ups who have, you know, sexually molested kids. Kids are going to be kids. They do the oochie coochie or whatever. But when you have an adult molest a child, that's sick. And then this same adult is, wearing a badge. Code blue. You have doctors. You have, I heard it's a lot of judges. The attorneys. These people are sick. That's what I'm saying. Mayors or whatever. There was a book. Oh, goodness. It was by a black author. I can't remember. It was the most sickening thing. But it's big money. All money isn't good money. Now, if you're an adult, you can do whatever you want to, but leave kids alone.